So, how's everyone doing today? I took my 48cc, I put a bunch of aftermarket parts on it, an exhaust, this exhaust here, along with that silencer. And I put a 32 tooth on it. That is a 48cc. I was getting 40 to 48 miles an hour. And then it started, that 32 tooth, it causes low RPMs and high MPH. Well, it still wanted to kick up, so I gunned it, full throttled it, and I wiped it out. I crashed on it. That chain on that side, the pedal part fell off. This chain completely came off. The sprocket itself all came loose. It vibrated loose. And so I'm putting it back together. The engine still runs. Carburetor, nothing wrong, just, a 48cc is not meant to go 52 miles an hour. So I'm putting it, it's a China doll, so I'm putting it all back. I'm taking all the aftermarket parts off it. I'm going to put the regular stock parts back on it. And then a friend of mine wants it because as is, it goes 30 miles an hour. So going another 20 miles an hour, I didn't think it hurt. Oh, man, I was flying. And I tried to videotape it, but the bike went one way. My camera went another way. Oh, man. Was I hurt? No, I wasn't hurt. But I'm going to put a 44 tooth back on that. And, of course, I put the other stock muffler back on. And I'm going to default the carburetor because I leaned the carburetor out as high as it would go. So I'm going to default that back to its regular setting. And that way it will only go about 28 to 30 miles an hour. And my friend wants the bike, and I told him I'd give it to him. The reason being is because I've got these other bikes to work on. And I've got the Stingray chopper. That's the one that I'm going to put the MS460 on. I'm gonna have with this chain, I'm going to have a little problem because of the braking system right there. It's on the side of the tire. It's on the side of the tire. Instead of on top of the tire. So I'm thinking about maybe taking that braking system off and putting a drum brake on it. That way I got room for the chain. But some people keep that brake on it, and they can actually put the chain, maneuver the chain around it. I mean, I look at this over here to see what they did over here, but I won't be able to do that with an engine. Yeah, the engine don't set that low, so I'll figure it out. Now I gotta get some handlebars for it. I got another. That's my part bike. My other Stingray. But this over here, this black bike back here, that's my Cadillac. That's gonna have the MS440 on it. It's got the white wall tires. It's got the pointed handlebars like the old 50 Cadillacs did. It's got a nice little rack there. Then I got a couple other bikes. That bike there and this bike here, you can pick up with two fingers. Actually, this bike is almost like my first bike. Different color, but see, this is my first bike over here. And of course, you can see where the rim is all bent and stuff. We're all bent out. Yeah, I crashed on that one too. So, but yeah. I got a lot of motors coming in that I'm gonna be building, and when I build them, I'm gonna be putting them on I'll be doing a video when I build them, so you guys be able to watch me do a build. This one here, I'm taking it back down, taking all the racing parts off it, and putting it back to stock and giving it to a friend for a present. So he wanted it. So, oh yeah, the motor mounts came out too. I gotta redo the motor mounts. Yeah. See, I gotta redo the motor mounts. Yeah, they kind of fell out too. So, and then my biggest project is back in the 1970s. They had these like amphibious cars that that you would pedal, and they were the toys of the 70s and 60s and 70s, and they would you could pedal them, and they had paddles you can attach to them so you can go in the water. They're in manual, no motors. However, I got a hold of one. I work in the storage unit, so I'm in the back room of one of the storage rooms that ain't being used. I claimed it as my work area, hobby area. This is going to be interesting. Let me see if I can get a full-on view of it. Right there. Huh. Yeah, they want me to put a motor on that. That's going to be interesting. The chain goes all the way down. That's going to be an interesting build. That's going to be one of those ones that, if I do it, it's for personal use. And, of course, it isn't amphibious anymore because there ain't no paddles on it. But I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of different bike builds. I'm going to order a couple of China dolls and probably sell a couple of the bikes. The black bike in back, I'm going to keep that one. And I'm going to keep the red Stingray. The rest of them, I'm going to either sell or give away. Haven't decided which yet, but oh well, I just thought you guys know, see what I was up to, and yeah, don't ever make an engine go faster than what it was made for. I'm gonna tell you. If it weren't for me having my helmet on, I would split my head open. So, but yeah, that's all right. Live and learn, I suppose. Yeah, I got an aftermarket tensioner, and yes, I got two pulleys on it, because when you got a 32T on a bike like this, when the chain comes loose, it gets to be about like that when after you tension it. You want a wide gap between it. So I put two pulleys on. It works great. It works fine. But yeah, I'm gonna take the 32 off it and put a 44 on there, and I'll take one of the pulleys off because I won't need the pulley because the sprocket would be big enough. Oh well. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching.